Hi everyone, my name is Heather Beeman and I go by Nikki. My middle name is Nicole, so that was a nickname that my mother gave me and it stuck. So I go by Nikki. Um, I am enrolled currently in this class because it's a part of the assigned classes for me to receive my early childhood education diploma, which I'm working towards now. This is my fourth semester at Johnston Community. I have spread out this diploma success of mine over a few more semesters than some of you may are doing, simply because I'm a wife and a mom, and I have elderly parents that I care for as well. So time is kind of crowded for me, so I had to spread it out a little further, but we're getting there. Um, I hope to get to know everyone well in this class like I have the classes in the past. Even when we switched to completely online because of COVID and all that stuff, I was still able to get to know a lot of the other students in my classes because of the discussion boards and things like that. So it really went a lot better transitioning to completely online than I thought it would have. Um, this class, I hope, allows for creativity like some of the other ones in the past have. And I say that because a little thing about me is I like to be creative. I have a little hobby, side job, if you will, not really a side job anymore. I don't have a lot of time for it since going back to school, but it is somewhat of a hobby. I like to make door hangers and wreaths and home decor and things like that for all types of seasons. You can see the little pumpkins and the little mason jar snowman back here behind me. I didn't plan that, but I happened to see him back there when I was talking. So this room that I'm in is currently the office for my husband's mechanic shop. We own a mechanic shop. We've been here for a little over 10 years. It's in the town that we live in. And so I'm here on a daily basis doing the office part of that. We've run that together. And so this is where a lot of my schoolwork gets done. A lot more of it gets done in the evenings after my son goes to bed. But some of it gets done here in between writing receipts and things like that for the business. My son's artwork is decorating my office back here behind me. Um, my son is 8, by the way, since I mentioned him. His name is Bryson, and he's 8, and um, he keeps me moving pretty quick. My reason for choosing an early childhood education career is we're heavily involved in our church. We've been there for almost 5 years, and we have a Christian school, which my son attends, that's associated with our church. But in the next 4 to 6 months, we're hoping to open the doors on a new child care facility there as well. And our pastor approached me about possibly helping get that up and running. And I love children. I've always loved children. I help out with our Kid Quest program at church and our nursery at church, which prompted him to approach me about that. So I was a cosmetologist, oddly enough, for 13 years. So when I had my son, I came home from that. It was a lot of weekend hours in cosmetology. Great career, but just a lot of weekend commitments. And when I started a family, I wanted to change that. So um, that's where we're at now. It also mentioned in the discussion board to talk about our favorite children's book. The one that comes to mind first as soon as I read that discussion board prompt was I Love You Forever. I don't know if most of you, I'm sure most of you have read that, but it talks about a mother and a son and how the mother would check on the son every night when he was sleeping, and it talks about the son growing throughout his life and ends with the son eventually coming back to take care of the mother. Um, that is a book that I have read to my son many, many, many times for a bedtime story. I started when he was born, and it's his favorite book now. Even at 8 years old, he still sometimes, every once in a while, he'll go to his bookshelf and he'll pull that book and he'll ask me to read it, which touches a special place in my heart. So that would be my all-time favorite children's book, I think. Um, so yeah, that's a little information about me. I hope to get to know everybody a little better in the semester, and look forward to getting started. Have a great day.